Bij de persconferentie na afloop van deze B-Next-wedstrijd Donar tegen Yoast United. Uitbemmel, 3400 toeschouwers vandaag aanwezig, 4 kwarten, 25-8. 45-30 bij rust, 63-52 en uiteindelijk 10 punten verschil, 78-68. And now continue in English. Yeah. Vincent Cole, for you, great game, a lot of points, but how do you look at it as a team?
Honestly, we just have to start the game off harder, play harder, and we'll have different results. We're going away from this game just realizing that we can compete with any team. We just have to start the game going better and earlier, playing harder.
Because it was a very important game for both teams, looking at the ranking in the B Next.
Yes, sir, most definitely. We see we're both neck and neck, and basically the whole league is neck and neck besides the top. So every game is important now.
Yeah. You had a lot of games, last couple of games also, a lot of games already in 20 points. Is that also the focus for the team, that you're the one who has to make the points?
I wouldn't say that. I would just say that my teammates get me in the good position to where I'm able to score, and the plays we run also help me. So, most of the time it's just the position I'm in. I have two really great point guards, Mike and Tito, so they make it a whole lot easier on me.
Yeah. Now looking forward in the next couple of games in the B Next before cross-border starts, focus on trying to win those games, of course.
Yes, sir. So, our main focus is just the next game. So right now we just got to get back to the drawing board and focus up on the next game and go from there.
Okay, thank you. Victor Gadafors, congratulations, of course. What's your opinion about this one?
We had a good first quarter. After that, not so much. No, I think we lost. We took a step back and just lost a lot of energy in the rest of the third quarters. The 3 quarters. So, and I think the results show that. I think we showed that we should. Not saying that we should beat them easy, but I felt like with this start we should be able to close the game earlier and win it easier than we did.
Second, third, and fourth quarter you lost, so it was the big difference in the first quarter that made the difference in the whole game.
Yeah, that's what I said. Thanks to the first quarter we won this game.
Mm.
If not, it would have been a really hard game.
What
and
is it?
We know how much we needed this as well. So.
Is it that maybe feeling easy after the first quarter? Well, no problem at all.
Sometimes it's easy to maybe relax a little bit, but we do it for 30 minutes, not for a couple of minutes, and we just keep doing it till the end. So somehow we gotta figure it out to play the same basketball, regardless if we're up by 1 or if we're down by 20 or up by 20.
And look at your own the play or your own stats in this game. How you look at that?
I guess it's a solid game, but I don't. Of course, it's fun and everything, but if we lose, if we play like this, I don't really care. I just want to win the games anyway.
And like we said, it's a very important one. Looking at the standings now in the B Next, of course.
Yeah, that's every game, honestly, for us right now is important, but also for our confidence and to find some kind of rhythm in our own play and be able to play for 40 minutes and not only for a couple minutes here and there.
Yeah. Okay, both guys. Thank you. Good trip home. See each other. We see each other for the camera.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. Both coaches, please. Paul Vervaak and André Stimac. Paul, for you, no problem. Of course, when we do it in English. Huh? No problem at all. Whatever. So, coach, first quarter wasn't that good. Second, third, and fourth, it was great.
Yeah, we missed for sure the start of the game. Why, I don't know. On the other side, yeah, we tried to do something, and Groningen react immediately very well. And
what did you do?
Yeah, we were playing some different defense.
Zone.
And yeah, okay, it is like it is. On the other side, I have to say, I also told my players after the game that we have to look to this game, but for sure also to the next, and the next, and the next. And what we have to pick up from this game is, okay, we start bad, but we keep fighting. Because we won quarter 2, 3, and 4. And with the group that we have, I'm happy that we can do that here, because Groningen is a good team. And
you won the game at home.
Sorry.
You won the game at home.
That's for me a long time ago. I think Groningen is playing better now than at that time.
But again, if you win 3 quarters, then you look bad at that first one. So, is it maybe the trip is still in your legs, or what is it?
It's a trip. It can be a lot of things. Of course, when you look to our group, we have, let's say, 2 players with experience. That's Mark Schilder and Tito, and all the rest are rookies and young players. First year in Europe, and so on and so on. So it's sometimes also maybe the overacting, the will or the pressure that we go to Groningen and we have to win.
With more than
At
3,000
halftime
people.
I said to my players, please, can you smile sometimes?
Enjoy.
Because without a smile on your face, you cannot work hard. And and that's, they were like, I don't know, frustrated, nervous, stressed the first 10 minutes. But that can happen for sure with that young group.
Probably experience and atmosphere that plays a role in that.
I think so, yes.
And now, what about Cole? It's a very important one for you. The last couple of games, more than 20 points. Is that the player to go to in the offense?
Well, look, I think in recruiting, of course, it's third year of Yoast United now in first division here in Holland. And we try to, team is going step by step, and I'm happy with the recruiting because we recruit this year 3-4 players from Dutch players. And they signed them for 2 years, so that's an important thing. And we saw on the recruiting that we need for sure a go-to guy. And I think Vince is a go-to guy. And he won already some games for us. But it's not only Vince. Also today, but of course everybody start, or they know Spencer Levi better and better. But again, he got close to 10 rebounds and so on. So they are working. But Vince is offensively, very hard to stop.
Okay, thank you so far, André Simac. Like Victor said, we've played good for 1 quarter. Do you agree?
Yes, and this is, I have to be pleased with win. Otherwise, I wouldn't be thankful enough also for the path that we've been through. But because we played against a very good team, maybe they had 1 or 2 bumps down the road, but they were really on one possession with so many teams, especially at home on a side. Nobody got easy on Yoast, and we have to give them credit for very good chemistry and very good basketball they present. At the other side, we had this first quarter, and it still has I still have a feeling that it's not always this comfortable situation, or as comfortable as it was after the first quarter that we're going to have, and still some games to pull out. That in this way, that urgency, that instinct to continue, and that it doesn't have to be easy, but it has to be meaningful. Every possession is only giving a consequence in a joy and a points and the nice moves, because we got too early into conclusion the game, and this is what I have to take on myself, because I am the chief of this squad. But we have to be more with this instinct to really work hard, possession per possession, and not take ourselves for something that we are not. We are not all-stars. We are not the team who is playing for years together, and we have to work. And this is what we were missing, and therefore 3 lost quarters.
Especially in the beginning of the third quarter, they came back to 4 points. You had a timeout, and then we had a big run. So probably the energy that you gave them in the timeout, it worked, but not for the whole quarter.
This is the pride. I mean, if I have to give them energy, then we have a problem.
You know, 3,400 people. How you don't dive for the ball? Die and dive for each one of the ticket that has been paid, and each one who is coming to applaud, because they are good intentions, pure intentions for us. And every time we were hard, we were hustling, we got applause. So it's fair public, and I'm thankful for that. And I don't need to be the motivator here, and this, but this has to not be urgency that we present this type of let's say explosion in minutes. It's a habit that lasts for the whole game, because we might find ourselves in a worse situation than +20.
But looking at domestic before cross-border starts, this was, well, every game now for is important for Donar, so this is a good start in those series.
I would also say so. I think we are showing some progression, and we didn't perform well in Leiden, but last couple of weeks and I would say also more than a month, we've been showing certain progression, and nobody can take us away. But sometimes we put ourselves into jeopardy for, I would say, no reason or too easy, and this is something that it's hard to cope with.
Practice, practice, practice.
I don't know. Maybe there is another solution. I don't
It's up to you.
That wise. So we'll figure it out.
Okay. Well, guys, thank you very much. Goede trip naar huis en succes daar in Bemmel. We zien elkaar beneden bij de camera's. Dank. Dit was de persconferentie. Volgende thuiswedstrijd over 1,5 week Feyenoord, geloof ik. We zien elkaar dan hier weer in Martini Plaza. En er zijn nog kaarten. Dag.